Hello, I'm Teacher Cindy, and welcome to my classroom. Today we're going to talk about tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are a collection of words or phrases that are difficult to say correctly. They are also a great tool for language learners to use to practice their English pronunciation. These fun phrases can be difficult for even native speakers like me. With confusing alliteration and combinations of similar words. Practicing these challenging sentences out loud will help you to get the hang of various sounds and get your pronunciation just right. You should start by saying this tongue twister slowly, repeating it, and then building up speed. Try to say this tongue twister a few times in a row, as fast as you can for a bigger challenge. Practice the following tongue twisters several times a day and see if you notice any improvements in your pronunciation. So, let's get started. Let's start off with a common tongue twister. Are you ready? She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. This tongue twister is perfect for practicing your sounds. Use lots of breath to help you get that hissing S sound strong. Remember that S is voiceless, pronounced without the voice by pushing the air between your teeth and through open and rounded lips. S. The S sound is sometimes confused with the Z sound, which is voiced, or the sh sound, which is also voiceless. Place your hand on your throat and say see, see, and you'll feel no vibration for the s sound, just like she, too. It's voiceless. Place your hand on your throat and say zebra, zebra, and you will feel that vibration for the Z, a voiced sound. Let's try another tongue twister. Are you ready? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. In this tongue twister, you can work on your p, p, p. Your p sound is voiceless and similar to the b sound, which is voiced. The difference between the two sounds is that the p does not use the voice. Use lots of breath to help you get the plosive p sound strong. Pronounce your p with an explosion of air through the lips. P, p. Place your hand on your throat and say pop, pop. You will feel no vibration for the p, p sound. Place your hand on your throat and say bob, bob. You'll feel that vibration for the b, 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 a voiced sound. So the last tongue twister in this video today is a difficult one. Are you ready? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How difficult! The w sound practiced in this tongue twister is voiced and sometimes confused with the v sound, which is also voiced. The difference between the two sounds is that the w uses rounded lips, w, and v is the voiced version of the voiceless f sound, produced by resting your teeth on your lower lip. V, v, f, f. Now, the woodchuck tongue twister is from the Woodchuck Song by Robert Hobart Davis and Theodore F. Morse in 1903. Unanswered questions like this don't always sit right with people. So, in 1988, State Wildlife Conservation Officer Richard Thomas of New York attempted to figure out just how much wood a woodchuck could chuck or throw if a woodchuck was capable of doing so and had the inclination. After in depth calculations were made, Mr. Thomas had an answer to what was then an 85-year-old question. Should a woodchuck be so inclined, Thomas concluded he would chuck about 700 pounds of wood. Could you chuck wood like a woodchuck could? How did you get on with our tongue twisters today? Soon enough, you'll have perfect pronunciation skills. For more tips like this, join my class today and let's learn and have fun together. See you soon. Bye bye.